Good morning, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and last month was Record Store Day, and I haven't done a vinyl haul video in ages, so that's what this video is going to be now. I have to warn you, before I properly get into this, I haven't really bought that much. Gone are the days when I would spend like £300 at a time on records. I don't get student loans anymore. So yeah, these are some of the records that I bought over the last few months. Some of them are from before Record Store Day, some of them are on Record Store Day, and the last thing I'm going to show you is quite special. Record number one is this, and I've done a whole video just unboxing this and showing you what it is in a bit more detail. I'm not going to go into all that now. I'll have a link in the description to that video, but this is basically just the complete recordings for Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring on vinyl by Howard Shore, and it's absolutely fucking beautiful. There's loads of stuff in here. There's a piece of a map of Middle Earth. It's 5 really nice red vinyl discs, and there's like a booklet with information on the score and loads of stuff. But like I said, watch the actual video if you want more details on that. The second record in this vinyl haul is this. This is the late Johanna Hansen's album Orphe. Total tragedy when Johann died. He was a phenomenally talented composer. His music just has this really haunting, eerie, sad and beautiful tone to it, and this album just shows that really well. Yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful record. Very sad, very melancholy, but somewhat hopeful as well, so I would thoroughly recommend you give this a listen if you want to hear kind of, I don't know, beautiful sad music. So those are the 2 non-Record Store Day purchases that I've made over the last like 5 months. I told you I haven't really bought much music. Daughter, music from Before the Storm. This was one of the records I got. Hopefully you can see it properly there. I don't know if the white balance is working at the moment. This was made as a soundtrack to, I think, Life is Strange 2, which is some sort of video game, I guess. I'm not really a gamer, but my friend Sam, who really likes Daughter and really likes this album, told me that the game was shit, so I don't know if that's anything to go on, but the music for it is absolutely fantastic, and I think they've just been nominated for an Ivor Novello. And it's really nice to hear them doing something like this, where you've got the Daughter sounds and the kind of aesthetic of that, but it's made for a different purpose. It's not just like an album to be released, and this is really, really cool. If you're a fan of Daughter, you just have to listen to this, because it's like their 3rd album, basically. Wonderful artwork as well, and it's this really nice sort of matte finish on the records. Yeah, they're a really nice kind of frosted clear vinyl. The second Record Store Day purchase that I got, which I was surprised they still had, I would have thought that this would be the record that everyone wanted, is the obviously amazing score to Blue Planet 2. Hans Zimmer, Jacob Shea and David Fleming. Wonderful, wonderful music on this. I don't know, I'm sure you've probably seen Blue Planet 2 because the entire world watches anything with David Attenborough these days. That's not a bad thing, by the way. I love Blue Planet 2. Yeah, it's hard not to be moved by the music in Blue Planet 2, as well as in Planet Earth and whatnot, and I just had to have this because, I mean, like, why wouldn't you get this? Artwork is lovely. There's this little sort of sleeve here that you take off. Inside, you got some fantastic stills from the filming of it, and obviously like the track titles. Also, the color of these records is just amazing. I mean, I knew that they would be blue, but that is just one of the loveliest blues I've ever seen on a vinyl. So those are my 2 Record Store Day purchases. Now there is one other thing that I've bought recently, and it's not a vinyl. Controversial, I know, including in this video, but it is to do with music, and it's something that hopefully a lot of you will massively appreciate, because I know that I talk a lot about Owl fucking City recently, and it's really getting on my nerves now, and some people now seem to think that I just only listen to Owl City, which is just tragic, really, isn't it? And I'm so sorry to the people who have no interest in Owl City that I keep subjecting these videos to. It's all getting a bit out of hand, really. But anyway, OGs who've been watching my videos for a while will know that I have a bigger love, and that is for the amazing artist Keaton Hanson. And the last piece of music that I bought physically is his absolutely outstanding and beautiful Talomere Annual. So this is a book of his artwork, which I think is exclusively ink on paper. It's also got a whole lot of poetry and words and fragments, and it tells the story of Talomere. Not going to get too deep into that, but it is absolutely stunning. And the thing that makes this really unique is that. That is a headphone jack, because this is not just a kind of a book of poetry and art. Plug a pair of headphones into here, and on the inside there are these buttons. So you plug your headphones in, turn this on, press play, and what you basically get is a score that accompanies the words and the artwork in here. It is haunting and eerie and a really profound experience if you want to go down that road. If you're an admirer of Keaton Hanson, then this has kind of got a little bit of everything that he does so well, all in one kind of cool package. Also, I was one of the first 200 to pre-order this, so I've actually got a signed copy. There is some truly stunning, bleak, eerie, and beautiful artwork in here, alongside the occasional sketch and poem and just random words. There's one page in here which is just completely blank, except right in the middle it just says empty of all. Classic Keaton Hanson. But yeah, that is the last thing on this vinyl haul, the Talomere Annual by Keaton Hanson. So there we go, that's the end of this vinyl haul video, and I'd love to hear what you've been buying and listening to recently, especially if you bought anything on Record Store Day. What was it? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you very soon.